Did you see the journey back to the world title taking as long as it did? Did you realise how patient you were going to have to be?
It shouldn't have taken as long, and obviously there was things going on in the background. But you know, I was a unified super bantamweight champion. I stepped up and beat Leo Santa Cruz. He was pound for pound at the time, and then the next fight he beat me. So I should be fighting for a world title, maybe the next fight again or one after that. But it's taken me a long time. I've went round the houses to get myself in position. So I've done it the hard way, and I'm not going to allow anyone to take it off me now. I just believe that this fight against Warrington, I don't think it's going to be an easy fight. I just believe that I'm a better fighter, and I'm going to prove it. I really am. And people keep talking about Selby, and you know, they said this against Selby, but mainly Selby are different fighters. We're completely different fighters. And I'm going to show the world why I'm a better fighter than Josh Warrington.
Well, Josh himself has had a couple of digs, and he says that there's no difference between you and Selby. You've just got a bigger profile.
He would say that, but I tell you one massive difference was Lee Selby was a malnourished fighter, not even someone struggling at the weight, severely malnourished. That's how I would describe Lee Selby on the scales. And Josh Warrington couldn't get rid of him. So he's taking confidence from getting a win against Selby. I'm looking at the fight against Selby and thinking, why did you not get rid of him? You know, he's coming back as a lightweight. He's not even going to super featherweight. He's skipping 2 divisions. So look, they can say what they want, but I'm better than anyone that Josh Warrington has fought. There's an argument that, you know, an opponent that we've both shared, Kiko Martinez. Kiko probably nicked that fight. Anywhere else outside Leeds, the judges give that fight to Kiko Martinez, and you know, I dealt with Kiko twice pretty convincingly.
There was times when you was looking forward to retirement, and now that's not a thing. You don't look forward to retirement at all, but Josh reckons the fact that you've even mentioned it at all, he sees that as something that in the championship rounds on the 22nd might go in his favour.
He's saying these things because he wants to believe it, and he's hoping and he's praying. Every time he goes to bed at night, he's praying that I'm over the hill, or I'm thinking about retirement, or I haven't got the fight that I once have. But he's wrong, and that's what he wants, but he's wrong. And we'll see on the night. When I nail him in the first round, he'll know he's in a world that he's never been in before. Honestly, I just believe I'm a better fighter than this guy. I'm going to prove it. I believe I'm going to beat him up. I think that he's made for me. His style is made for me. There's a couple of times we've been in each other's company at media days, and you watch some of the footage back, and he's whispering what he's saying because he doesn't want me to hear. So he'll say it to the camera, but he'll not say it when I'm hanging around the background or anything. So he's talking himself into this big mountain of a man, this real Leeds warrior. But again, I've seen it all before, and I've beat it all before. Before the Selby fight, there's not a person on this planet would have said that Josh Warrington beats me. Then he goes and beats, as I said before, a malnourished Lee Selby, and now people think he has a chance. It's exactly the same as it was a year ago. Josh Warrington doesn't have a chance of beating me. You know, he's fit, he's tough, he's gritty. I've seen it all before. I've been against guys like that, fit, tough, gritty, tall, high work rate. I've been against boxers. I've seen every style there is to see, and I've beaten them.
Do you see yourself as the best in the division?
I believe I can beat any of the featherweights on the day. If you want to talk about the champions at the minute, you've got Santa Cruz, Valdez, Guy Russell, and Josh Warrington. If you want to rank them, you'd probably have Josh Warrington as number 4. The other three fighters are quality fighters, and Josh Warrington's a good fighter himself, but I belong to be named alongside Guy Russell, Santa Cruz, and Valdez as a world champion, not Josh Warrington. And I do business. You know, I've been flying in the gym. I've been sparring well. My weight's good. I haven't been as up for a fight in a long time, especially when people are writing me off and people are saying things like I'm done and I'm over the hill. I just want to prove them wrong. And there's people I know, and there's people that are close to me, think the same, and they think that I'm done. But we'll see, and I'll prove them wrong.
Because you've talked about going up a weight division in your sort of next 4 fights as well. So you must be confident enough in your ability that you can not just take being the best featherweight in the division in your mind. you can take that into the next division as
Yeah.
well, and you think you can win titles up there?
I genuinely do, and I'm talking about going up a division because, not because I need to, but because I want to, and I want to cement a legacy. And there's some quality fighters up there, but the boxing landscape's changing all the time, and why not? Why not have a tackle at it? You know, Steve Collins, myself and Steve Collins are the only men on the island of Ireland that have won world titles in 2 different divisions. I want to stand alone. I want to do it and win a world title in my 3rd division. But again, it's all pie in the sky at the minute. I have to beat Josh Warrington, and all them dreams fall apart. So Warrington's the only man in my mind at the minute, and I intend on doing a number on him.
How much of an inspiration is it for you to be able to go home for Christmas and sit there around the tree with that world title belt and with that security?
It'll be a huge inspiration. Look, my kids are of an age now. My little girl's 8, my boy's 4, and they're not babies anymore, so they understand winning and losing. So I don't want to go home on Christmas and put a dampener on the whole Christmas. You know, I want everyone to be happy. I want us to be sitting, as you said, around a tree. I want us to be eating our turkey and being happy. No matter what happens, we will be happy because there's more important things. But it's going to be so much better when I come back home with a world title.
Whose corner are you in?
Warrington!
Frampton.
Live and exclusive on BT Sport Box Office.